Hello gamers! It's been a while. It's been a while since we entered the magical realms of Azeroth. How are you doing tonight? Welcome Zapeta, welcome William, welcome Morse, welcome Foxy, and welcome Jay. It has indeed been a while. But thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful Friday. Almost night. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's night already. Hello Artista, welcome again. So, I haven't streamed WoW in a while, and as you can see, my character that I have been leveling is already max level. Hello Drakis, welcome again. Thank you for joining. So, it can be 1 AM. God damn, it's 1 AM for you. I forget about that. I'm sorry. But hey, now you get to experience what I feel when, you know, guys like Preach, who like stream from the UK, stream when it's like 3 AM over here. So I guess I got two things that I could do. I could either enter with Norikomi, which I finished leveling, but you know, I could, you know, begin doing the fucking like legendary cloak quest and whatnot and all that shit, or I could continue leveling this one. I've been leveling this Death Knight now, so I don't know. I think for the time I'm gonna be leveling this one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's kind of what I want to do, so let's just go with that and maybe we'll see for after a little bit. I'm here to be your personal raid boss. It does feel like that sometimes, Foxy. I think leveling is a better choice for pre-expansion times. Yeah, I think you're right. To be honest, like, I have been playing with the other one, the warrior Volpera, but I've been doing shit like, you know, farming transmogs and farming old raids for mounts and whatnot. That's kind of the thing I've been doing. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't care about current content in WoW right now. I don't fucking care about Visions, I don't care about fucking Mythic Plus, I don't really care about the raids right now. At this point, I don't really care. I mean, I kind of want to do them just so I can, you know, just so I don't miss out. Like, I want to do them just for a fear of missing out, you know, like FOMO. I don't want Shadowlands to come and then I'll be sitting here like, oh man, I never did the mythic dungeons in BFA or something like that. That's why I'm taking a break until Shadowlands. It seems most everyone is. I don't want to show the guild tab, but like everyone has been offline for the most part. It does seem like everyone is taking a break right now. More 120s, more characters to farm Mogon. That is very true, and that is also the reason why I chose a DK. A Death Knight, for those of you who are not really into WoW and do not know what DK means. More necks of the Fen type. Yes, we're gonna have exclusively Volpera characters and nothing else, because like Volperas are the best. They're the best race in WoW, they're the only reason why I'm still playing WoW, and they're the only reason why I will continue to play WoW in the future. Please teach me the WoW. Donkey Knight. I put the guild on hiatus until Shadowlands. I did see your post on Discord. I know I'm not very active on the Discord, I'm sorry about that, but I do read the announcements and such. And I did vote on the poll. Once it's ready to drop, I'll start recruiting again. Yeah, it does seem like the best option for now. So, no mail already. Okay, I already checked that. Let me just put this stuff in the auction house. And then we'll return. I think I was leveling in Nagrand. I think we'll return to Nagrand and continue leveling there. So yeah. Today I wanted to have a chill stream, so that's why I'm gonna be playing WoW. Because I don't... After the fucking pain that was fucking treetops in Spire last stream, I wanted to have something chill. Something that I don't have to think too much about. Let's see what weird topics we get into today. I know, right? It does seem like a weird topic pops up every stream. I also plan to level a fox or two once the level crunch happens. I feel I'm in a weird position right now because I do want to level. I wish the fucking like the level crunch happened already. I do understand why it's not here yet, but I wish it would have happened before the launch of the expansion. To me, it seems silly to have the level crunch be released with the expansion, because like it kind of just encourages people to not play the expansion and just, you know, level characters. Or at least it does to me. It kind of does seem like that. I don't know. It sounds weird. It seems silly. It seems weird. I wish they would have done that earlier. I will level now, but I have leveled so many tunes to 110 that I just can't do it again. Well, this is just my second tune. I mean, well, quote-unquote second. This is the second tune that I'm leveling for Shadowlands. Let's just put it that way, because I'm one of those fucking altaholics, and 90% of my time in WoW is leveling new alts in different servers, in different factions and whatnot. Like, I just like leveling alts. That's all I like doing in this fucking game. The tail switch is indeed very nice. As always, if you want a leveling partner, hit me up. Well, if you're online, you're more than welcome to join. We can run a few dungeons or something if you wanna. Level 78. Don't know what level you're on, Morse. That run. I know. I love the animations. I love the animations for the Volpera. They're so cute. What did you think of The Last of Us 2 now that it's officially out? I just can't help but laugh at the whole shit show that is The Last of Us 2. It's such a fucking shit show. Like, you got the fucking like you have one of those directors that they make the cardinal sin of going to war against their audience, like actively mocking their audience for not liking the shit that they are putting out. And I don't know why they never learn. They never fucking learn. It happened with Battlefield 5, happened with The Last of Us 2. I can't even think of examples off the top of my head right now, but like it has happened with so many games where you have the fucking developers or the director or something going to war against their own audience. It seems fucking stupid to me. Like, and it's no wonder that it's getting fucking, you know, review bombed and whatnot. I honestly don't care about the game. I don't have a PlayStation. I never played The Last of Us 1, so I don't care about the sequel to that, to be honest. But it, like, to me, it's just like, I find the shit show around it hilarious. We can always party sing and do stuff that way. Alright, that's true. That is very true. Well, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. We can just do some questing or some dungeons or something like that. I don't know. If you're free and you want to do it right now, that would be nice. The devs love to shoot themselves in the foot and talk shit to their audience, don't they? I know, right? It's very weird. Weirdly enough, my mom is playing it and she's liking it, which is nice to hear. I mean, I don't blame anyone. Sorry, blame is not the word. I don't begrudge anyone who's having fun with the game. You know, if you're having fun with the game, well, more power to you. I'm glad you're having fun, but like, it doesn't seem like a game that I would personally enjoy. But like, I could say the same about the first game. I could say the same about the first Last of Us. It seems like one of those movie games that just kind of want to be a movie instead of actually being a game. What do I have to do with this? I'm usually $15 an hour. Well, I'll wait that for you. Oh, Wars. Oh, you. What do I have to do? Break them, bring pieces to eat. Okay, so I guess I have to kill some of these guys. Cool. Okay, I do. That is what I have to do. Amazing. But yeah, to me, like, The Last of Us is a game that I have no interest in at all. Like, not the first one, not the second one, like, not my kind of game. But yeah, it's been kind of a crazy week with the whole Last of Us thing. Terrible Dick. Welcome, Terrible Dick. Thank you for joining. How you doing? God, the usernames are so... Mom's calling me, guess I'll have to hit you up later. Ah, that's alright, Morris, don't worry about it. That's alright. Maybe next time I'll give you a heads up if I'm gonna stream WoW or something like that. That and Pokemon and EA. I don't know what Pokemon did now. Like, I know that they announced some new Pokemon games like Pokemon Snap. Like, you know, kind of like a... Maybe not a remake, more like a sequel of the first Pokemon Snap or something like that. I don't know. And they announced this other one of like a cafeteria or something with Pokemon, which does look super cute. Even though I don't really play Pokemon, to be honest. Well, see you then, Morse. No worries. Hey, Terrible Dick. How you doing? Hope you're having a good time. I want to get a new computer in VR sometime this year. Maybe I will look into a VR mod for WoW. Huh. That would be actually very interesting. Would that be compatible? Like, wouldn't that, like, break, you know, fucking, like, the anti-cheat scan that Blizzard does for WoW? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that would be something that you can get away with, but that would be very interesting. Hey, hello, Jay. Welcome. How you doing, little Miss J? WoW race tier list. Who's at the top and why are humans at the bottom? I mean, currently, of course, Volpera are at the top of the race wars in World of Warcraft. And yeah, fucking humans. I don't know who would want to play human, to be honest. It seems like a terrible idea, but fine. Doing good. How you been? Been alright. I've been doing alright. It's been kind of a lazy week for me. I do have a couple projects in the works, but like not much. It's been a lazy week. The quarantine is starting to get to me. After like 4 months, it is now starting to get to me, and like my motivation is through the fucking floor right now. Bottom is either Colteran or Mechanomes. Oh god damn it! The Mechanomes are so bad that I actually forget they exist. I kind of erase them from my memory every now and then. Yeah, the fucking Mechanomes are the absolute worst. They somehow managed to make gnomes worse than they are already, which is kind of a feat. Like that's a massive Herculean feat to make gnomes worse than they already were. If you want to play as a human, just deviate the lights. At least you got that gut. No one can take that away from you. Oh, the Colterans, right. Volpera are better than Worgen, and those are better than everyone else. I actually want to play a human once they get Asian faces. Shame. I actually, like, here's the thing. Ironically enough, that the whole extra customization that's gonna come with Shadowlands would actually make me wanna try a human. Because now I can actually make a human look good, which is my main problem with humans. My main problem with playing a human in WoW right now is that you can't make a human that doesn't look ugly as fuck Unless you make a woman. Unless you make a girl human, then you're fucked. All humans are ugly. All male humans are fucking ugly. Humans just look ugly as in right now? Yeah, pretty much. Exactly that. Torn are getting tattoos? Yeah, Torn are getting like fucking body paint and shit. That's pretty cool. And they're getting like new customizations, and you can put feathers on their horns and shit. And like, I'm not gonna lie, the thing about Shadowlands that I'm most hyped about is the new customization options for the characters. It's still very subpar if you compare it to other MMOs in the market, but it's better than nothing, you know, like, I'll take whatever I can get. Now we just need a boob slider. Like, if Blizzard adds a boob slider to WoW, WoW will be literally the best game ever. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it would be dope. It would be dope to have a boob slider or a bulge slider if you're making a male. But still, or maybe both. You can have boob slider and bulge slider for both genders. That would be dope as fuck. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, sadly. They merge humans with Becca nose. Oh god, no. Please, no. The thick slider. We need a thick slider. Ass slider is better than boob slider. I mean, why not both? You can have an ass slider, a boob slider, and a bulge slider. I want an ass slider I want an ass slider in Final Fantasy XIV. You don't have one? I was under the impression that they did have one. Do they only have a boob slider then? What am I looking for? I have Gut Ripper. Where's Gut Ripper? Hello, who is Gut Ripper? And where is they? They have boob slider in 14, but devs don't mind cosmetic mods. Oh, that's cool. That is pretty cool. Like, I don't understand why World of Warcraft has such a fucking, like, problem with cosmetic mods. I don't know why they keep banning that shit and, like, and whatnot. Or at least I'm under the impression that they do, given the forum posts that I've looked. Because I did want... I wanted to install Reshade or something like that. Or Reshade or EMB. One of the... Either or. I wanted to install either or on World of Warcraft. And from the forums that I checked, a lot of people got banned because of it. Because, like, the anti-cheat detects a third-party software running on WoW. Like... You know, I kind of understand why it happens, but like, you know, you could make an exception or two. I don't know. The reason why cosmetic mods are banned right now is because you can apply it to any object in the game, so people would make BG flags giant, gathering nodes giant, etc. Yeah, I guess that's true. I like, again, I kind of understand why the thing is as it is. I just wish they would consider at the very least to allow some cosmetic mods. Like, I kind of understand that you don't want people, you know, to install cosmetic mods to make their shitty Hurlem armor look like, you know, the latest raid drops or something like that. Even then, I would argue that being client side, it's not much of an issue. Here it is. Here's this fucker. Like, to me, client-side mods really don't... They don't seem like that big of a deal, but I can understand why sometimes they could be a big deal. Like in the case of making, you know, gathering nodes giant and whatnot, I guess. Just remember that The Sims Off has a form of an ass and boob slider. That is kind of true. The Sims does kind of have one. Blizzard doesn't like their fans in general, not just the mods. God, I wish you were joking, but yeah, like Blizzard fucking hates us. Blizzard hates us so much. Why? Why does Blizzard hate us so much? Like I said, they could make code APIs to support personal client-only cosmetic mods. Yeah, I wish that would happen. I don't see it happening anytime soon. I don't think there's enough people wanting that to be the case for Blizzard to make any actual attempt to make it. But I wish it would happen. I kind of suspect that their art team are just prissy bitches. I think it mostly comes down to they never made the game with that intention. Like when they made the original game, like they never thought about having cosmetic mods. So it wasn't like the game wasn't designed to handle them in a manner that wouldn't fuck up everything else. And so they just left it as that for eternity. And they don't have enough pressure. There's not enough people out there wanting to have cosmetic mods in WoW for them to actually make an effort to make an API for it. I think that's just it. Because like, if I'm being completely honest, the art team is what is carrying World of Warcraft right now. The art team is fucking carrying World of Warcraft so bad right now. In all seriousness though, if Mojang can do it with resource packs, why can't Blizzard do it as well? That's the thing, again, like I just think it wasn't a priority from the get-go, because Mojang did have, you know, like they had the foresight to think that resource packs would be a thing. So they made the compatibility very early on. They made compatibility for resource packs very early on. And there are certain things that you cannot change with resource packs in Minecraft. You need kind of a data pack, you need something else, you need maybe external mods. But again, the approach is very different because Mojang wasn't making an MMO. Mojang was mainly making a single player game that you can hook up a server to, but like in all seriousness, Minecraft is not an MMO. The Elder Warcraft needs mods to work by using them. Oh goddammit, someone killed this guy. I need to wait for it to respawn or something. You guys all have phones, right? I know. God damn it. Blizzard, fuck off and give us some money, then fuck off again. Could be worse. The Elder Warcraft needs mods to work. The Elder Warcraft? Oh, you mean the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, I get it now. Okay. The ESO needs mods to work, but using them gets you banned. God fucking damn it. Yeah. I could never get into ESO. Like, the fucking interface is so bad. I don't get it. Like, it's so confusing. I don't know. There you are. Please don't die before I get to you. The Elder Scrolls plus Warcraft. Yeah. It's really such a shame that they couldn't make an actual, like, good MMO out of Elder Scrolls, because I think it was a franchise that would have worked great as an MMO. But like, you know, the fucking launch was a disaster. They had a fucking subscription fee at the start and whatnot, and like, I hear that it's pretty good now, but like now is like after 7 years of the game's release. so like, yeah, I don't really care about it being good now. Blizzard, the most unholy of companies. Star Wars Old Republic, I got banned for crafting gear for my alt. They said it was giving me an unfair advantage and was considered cheating. What the fuck? That sounds so stupid. What the fuck? How does that even work? So like, here's the thing, if you craft something and sell it to someone else in the game, is that also considered an unfair advantage for that someone? What? That is so fucking stupid, I don't get it. It's a fucking MMO. That's how it works. God damn. They need to go back to what worked in Morrowind, doing so much cocaine while writing. I've never actually played Morrowind. Like, I know that it has like this, you know, cult status of being the best Elder Scrolls game ever. But like, I've never actually played it. And Oblivion, I kind of tried to play it, but I couldn't get through it. Like, I was really bored when I tried to play it. I don't know, I could give it a try again, because back then I wasn't as much into RPGs as I am right now. So like maybe the whole problem was that I just didn't get it, and now I do. So maybe I could try Oblivion again sometime. It's super fun. UI has not aged greatly, but it's fun. There are people who make, like, I've seen a couple of videos of people who make, like, you know, if you're gonna play Morrowind for the first time, you should install all of these mods because the game has not aged well, you know, like, and there's a bunch of mods that change the UI a little bit and whatnot. And I'm conflicted on whether or not my first playthrough should be with those mods, or if I should just go in as vanilla as possible. Because a part of me wants to experience the game as it is, but a part of me also wants to, like, you know, have a couple mods that, you know, fix some of those elements that have not aged that well when it comes to UI and controls and whatnot. Stream Morrowind, at the least the conversation would make it more fun. That would be fun. That would be interesting, maybe. Morrowind gets fun once you're enchanting, and spells crafting gets high. Oh, I have heard, and I've seen a couple examples of the shit you can get away with, like, by using magic and whatnot in Morrowind. It seems pretty broken, but it also seems pretty fun. so there's that. What am I doing here? Horn of Banthar. Who's this guy? Thought it was someone following me or something. Maybe that's just my paranoia speaking. Because you can make absurd things. It gets boring real quick if you exploit. Yeah, I can imagine. But that pretty much happens to every game. You know, every game gets boring if you exploit. After a while, at the very least. So, Skyrim is kind of the same in that regard. Gun to Hunger. Where are these fuckers? I hate these, like, fucking rare quests. It's like you're just flying in circles waiting for the fucking rare to spawn. Or, like, maybe not even a rare. It's not a rare. It's like, you know, just some boss NPC or something like that. I don't know. Boss thought must be paranoid. Many are out to milk her. I mean, you may be joking, but it's true. I fear for my life every single day because of it. Okay, I kid. By the way, hello Reddock. Glad to see you again. How you doing? Doing good. That's good to hear. Good to hear that you're all doing all right. Hello, Roasty. Roasty. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I always struggle with the names. Hee booby. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Willem. Me too, so don't worry. Okay, that's fine. Died on Lost My Looting 3 and Knockback 1 Diamond Sword. Man, that's a shame. That is an absolute shame. F's in the chat. F's in the chat for the Diamond Sword. That is so sad. I got too many points, gotta use them somehow. Well, that is true. F for Diamond Sword. Yeah. It's never fun to lose a Diamond Sword. God damn, I really do hate hunting for these stupid NPCs. For these mobs. I have 7k. So relatable. God damn. That's a lot of points. I have a diamond sword Tanya could use. God damn it, Foxy. Stop making innuendos out of everything. Oh god. Oh, there he is. God damn. All that time hunting this stupid rare for it to like die in 2 seconds or something. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm kind of glad that they are going to like kind of remake the entire leveling experience because of stuff like this. Hey, look, it's Stunner Pony. What does it have? Like, let me look. It's a rainbow? It's a rainbow flag or something like that? I can't make it out. I can't really... I can't make out what it is. It's too small in my screen. Oh, it's a unicorn horn. Okay, lol. Okay. That makes sense. 30 minion of Gurok Selene. Okay. Alright. Unicorn Stunner. Are these the kind of the guys that I need to kill? I don't think they are. Nope, they're not. Okay, so what do I have to kill? Now she hide. Where's the minions of Gurog? Where are these guys? Take the boulder of Godrak and hurl it at the poisoned rock, shatter their shells, discover the truth, destroy the minions, usurper and return. Okay, so maybe I have to... Oh, do I have to use a rock for against them? Oh, it seems like I do. Okay, cool. And that is why you should read the quest text. Can't use the rock mid-combat. Amazing. $14k points still. Oh no. It looks menacing yet beautiful out. Peak Sims. Oh right. I forget that everyone is a simp for Tanya. Sometimes I forget about that. Don't know why she has so many simps. But like, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the simpery for Tanya. Lim. God damn it. Oh no. Coffee Lion, welcome. Hello, yes, what microphone are you using? It's a Behringer. What's the... Sorry about that, I'm taking off the cover for the microphone just to see the fucking model number. It's an XM8500. Or XM8500. XM8500 out of from Behringer. And that goes into Behringer, what's it called? Like fucking the audio interface. It's Euphoria, like U, like literal, like just a letter U, and then Euphoria. Again from Barrier. It's very budget equipment. That's why I got it. Not expensive at all. You could just get like a USB microphone, but like I like the flexibility of XLR microphones. But you know, out of those microphones, you know, these are pretty budget oriented. Your sound's really good regardless. Oh, thank you. I really tried my best to make my audio bearable and, and actually enjoyable to listen to. Because I've seen way too many streams where I kind of want to see the stream, but the audio is just so fucking bad that I just can't bear it. So I tried my best to not make the same mistake. I always forget to throw the fucking rock at them first. Simp, I prefer to call myself a femboy daddy. Make your audio bearable so a torrent. God fucking damn it. I mean, yeah, torrent or bearables. That does make sense. I'd rather prefer the female torrent though. They look much nicer. Udders. They're missing udders. That's the best. That's the fucking worst part of it. They don't even have udders. They should have. They should have udders. That would be nice. Damn Blizzard. Taking away my udders and my other horny stuff. God damn it, Blizzard. Just give us the horny. Just let us be horny in WoW, Blizzard. God fucking damn it. It's no secret that Moonguard is a thing, Blizzard. Just let us have it. If Boob Slider was implemented, FemTorrent automaxed always. I know, right? That would be so fucking good. I mean, I would still play as Volpera, but I would play as, you know, very thick Volpera. That would be nice. It is very sad that those things can only live in our imagination, because I don't see Blizzard doing that shit anytime soon. It is very sad. Blizzard unhorny. Yes, Blizzard is very unhorny. That is very sad. They even like fucking covered Jaina's like cleavage on a fucking Hearthstone card or something like that. Like they are definitely anti-horny. They're anti-horny, and this is so sad. Honestly, the femme models need a better breast modeling in general. I know, it kind of sucks that like the armor is like vacuum sealed to their like fucking ping pong ball breasts. It looks very, very bad. They do need some better modeling for that. Oh no, a line at a woman's chest. Who will think of the children? Please think of the children, god damn it. It does suck. It does suck. Okay, we're done here. Great. I remember when Blizzard got really mad when Overwatch came out and people made a ton of porn of it and told people to stop, as if they could stop it. I know, it's like very dumb. People who try to control the porn on the internet, like, do you even understand what the internet is, man? Like, do you even get it? You can't control the internet by the very nature of it. You can't fucking do that. I have found a spawner room in a mineshaft with no spawner or chest. That is very weird. But I guess it could happen by mistake. I guess like the world generation could create something like that. Despite Overwatch having super sexual designs like Widowmaker, Tracer says. I know, that's the worst part. It's like they are so, you know, how would you call it? Like they are fence sitters when it comes to the horny stuff. Like sometimes they like the horny stuff and they do like Alex Traza and they make her super thick in Heroes of the Storm. And sometimes they make Widowmaker, and sometimes they make Tracer, and sometimes they make very horny stuff, but at the same time they are very prudish about like their characters and whatnot. It's very weird. It's very fucking weird. I don't get it. I don't get what Blizzard is trying to do with all of that. If a skeleton can get porn, everything can. I know. I know, it's true. It's very true. They like the horny when it sells stuff. I know, like it's very hypocritical if you ask me. Blizzard is one of those companies that I kind of hate that I like their products. Like, I wish I didn't like WoW. I wish I didn't like WoW because Blizzard is the fucking worst. They are capitalistic-sexual. Hello, Gert. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, like Blizzard will do anything as long as it makes them fucking money. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like even the good stuff that they are doing now with Shadowlands is only because BFA flopped so fucking hard that they kind of have to. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gert. Thank you for that. How are you guys doing? All right. Been doing fine. Having a lazy week, but doing fine. Other than that, it's like saying PDP is the worst because they are. PDP? I don't know what that is. I figured it out. Blizzard's king. Findom. Oh no. God damn it, Foxy. Oh no. I mean, it could be. Could very well be. I believe that everyone that likes goblins has a Findom fetish. Pacific drums and percussion? I don't know what that is, Red Oak. I'm sorry. It fits, doesn't it? It does fit. It really does fit. No, but seriously, like, you know, there's so many companies nowadays. Like, not even just Blizzard. So many fucking companies nowadays that, like, I don't believe that it's impossible to be a company without. I don't believe it's impossible to be a company with a moral focus on what you're doing. I think it is possible to be a company and have some morality and some, you know, like ethics in your business, but it's so rare nowadays. So fucking rare. Like, and I hate it. Goblins, they and couples have somehow become the standard bearers for short and thick as fuck. It's very true. It's very true. Like there's so many thick goblins out there. Thick short stack goblins. And I love it. Morals. God damn it. My goblin girl has a fat ass. I mean, I used to have a goblin character. I haven't drawn her in a while. Like in a couple of years at least. But yeah, I also made a short stack thick goblin. It's kind of impossible to not do one. It's kind of like it's a law of the universe. You have to do one. You have to do one at some point. If only every company was moral, we would all be in good mode, in God mode. Yeah, it's really sad because I don't think it's that fucking hard, but at the same time, you have so many like structures in within the company and outside the company. You have so many societal and government structures that just incentivize this fucking ridiculous, stupid ideology of like, you know, profits whatever the cost. You know, there's so many fucking incentives towards that, and not enough, you know, things that pull you back from that. Like, humans are, we humans are this kind of efficiency above all species. Like, we come up with the most absurd things just to make things efficient. And it's like, whenever your incentive is to just make profit, you will come up with the most horrible ways to make everything profitable. Because, like, you are designed to be as efficient as possible at whatever task you're given. It's hard because being immoral is profitable, and if you don't do it, other company will eat your lunch. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. It's a kill or be killed mentality, you know? Like, you have to be that immoral company that makes profits at all cost, because if not, then some other company will do it, and that company will, like, keep all the market to themselves and whatnot. Like, it's because companies are beholden to shareholders whose only skin in the game is making profits of their shares, pretty much. And again, that's kind of the thing that I mean about incentives. It's, you have, you know, financial incentives from a government structure that's gonna cut you off taxes if you do this and that. You have incentives from a shareholder board that just cares about, like, the profitability of your company. Like, there's so many forces pulling at you to be just profitable above all else that, honestly, there is no place for you to think about, like, am I doing something good? Am I doing something good with my company? Is my company actually doing something that needs to be done? And, you know, I think the best example that we can think of this is video games, ironically enough. Because video games used to be a very niche product back in the 80s and 90s. And that's when you saw some of the best video games out there, because the goal was not to make profits, because games were inherently, by their own, like, existence, not profitable. They were passion projects at the end of the day, most of the times. And then, you know, the corporate culture of video games began growing, and now we have video games as a business. It's no fucking wonder that video games are so shit nowadays. Money is everything, but I do think Blizzard is a little different compared to others. I might be wrong, though. I don't think Blizzard is very different. I think Blizzard is actually one of the worst. I think Activision Blizzard is, like, on the Hall of Infamy alongside with, you know, EA and Bethesda and whatnot. I think so. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm playing World of Warcraft. I like the game, but, like, as a company, like, you know, as a... how do you call it? As a group, they are not very consistent with their own, you know, moral compass, and they just end up doing whatever it is that is profitable. And that's why you have shit like, you know, Blizzard censoring Blitzchung when they're protesting about Hong Kong, but then when Black Lives Matter comes, then Blizzard comes out in full support of Black Lives Matter because it is profitable to do so. It's not because they actually believe in the power of the people or anything like that. It's just because one was unprofitable and one was profitable. That's the fucking bullshit that Blizzard does. Also, I think we're done here. No, we should go... Let's go to Pandaria again. I like Pandaria. Overwatch loot crates? Yeah. The 3BS. I learned a lot about business from a possum thought. I mean, in order to be a good thought, you need to know about good business. Also, Melny is another drum company with a moral. I don't know much about like music companies. I'm sorry, I'm not very much into music and stuff. I mean, as in the whole like, you know, production of music. I don't know anything about it. When was there video game? When there was video game ads with the women being sexual? Wait, what? Am I missing another message up? I don't get it. One would lose market share in China. Yeah, precisely that. And that was our weird topic for this stream. Yes. Yes, the weird topic always comes. It's kind of impossible to not have a political topic nowadays with everything going on. You know, like, it's fucking ridiculous, but it's kind of impossible to not touch on the subject because it's all over the place. Like, it's everywhere around you today. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I don't like doing the whole political stream. Not because I don't think, you know, not I don't have this idea that, oh my god, we should take politics away from streaming or something like that. I don't think that's the case. It's mostly out of like, I want myself to have a break from it. Because I think it's alright to have some escapism. Forget the problems of the world for a little bit, you know. It's amazing how many of favorite fetish artists have good economic insights. I know, it's weird, right? It's kind of weird. I think it has to do with the fact that most of us are freelance, and at the very least, like, I'll tell you this, and from my own perspective, I became a freelance precisely because I hated the culture, the economic culture of design studios here in Mexico, which is probably very similar to design studios in the United States, where you make shit products and, you know, shit animation and shit marketing and shit everything just to fill a quota and just to have something to do, and, you know, you're beholden to the head of the studio and whatnot. Like, so it's funny because you end up being a freelance out of not so much it's not so much that I wanted to be a freelance. Like, don't get me wrong, I like being a freelance artist, but it's not so much that one day I, you know, woke up from bed and said, you know what, I want to be a freelance artist. It's mostly that it was the only choice that I had left, because it was either be a freelance artist or be a wage slave, sorry. A slave wage. Sorry for the bad English, I'm in the EU. Don't worry, I'm from Mexico, so like my English is equally as terrible, so don't worry. There's a really good book on that topic called Bullshit Jobs. Basically, a huge amount of work only exists so people have things to do so they can make money. Pretty much. And it only gets worse as automation continues. I know. It's like, it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna break, you know, like the bubble is gonna burst at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how, but like, you know, it's unsustainable at the end of the day. And to be honest, I have no idea what the solution is. I'm American, so my English is the worst. You have a point there. You do have a point. Nori could teach an economics class. Oh yeah, Nori is actually like very well read on the subject. Or at least I think so. All you need to know is Melny and Siljan make good cymbals, Temna makes good drum heads, Hardware is JC make good heads and shells for drums. I don't know what half of those mean. I don't know what a drum head is, or like a head is. UBI is going to have a UBI? Oh, you mean Universal Basic Income. It's gonna have to be a necessity, or lots of people are going to die because we live in a work or die economy. That I completely agree. I completely agree. Even though I know that you and I, Foxy, we have very different ideas on how the problems should be solved, but at the very least I can tell you that I agree on that. I do agree that you kind of need a basic income, a basic social net, you know, like safety net, sorry, a basic social safety net. So at the very least we can agree on that. The thing you hit in drums? Oh, that's the heads. Well, don't you hit everything on the drums? Like, then that's the kind of thing you do with drums. It's all good. More ideas, in my opinion, a good thing. I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. I think it's better to have many points of views in this regard. But like, at the same time, there's so many people who are so fucking uninformed on this subject that like their fucking opinions are worthless because they don't even know what they're fucking talking about. And I'm saying this for like both sides of the debate, you know, like, you know, the conservative view or the liberal view, whatever you want to call it, like every side. There's so many people out there who don't know shit about basic economics. And so their opinion becomes completely meaningless because they don't even understand the basics of the subject. It's very sad. I really don't understand why in school we waste so much time trying for kids to learn the fucking periodic table and we don't teach them what fucking taxes are. We don't even teach them how to file their fucking taxes, but like it's very important for you to learn the periodic table, man. It's very fucking important. It's gonna do you. I don't know. I don't know how you live without knowing the fucking periodic table. Oh wait, basic economics? No, that can wait. That can wait. You don't need to learn that. You don't need to learn basic economics. You need to learn the fucking periodic table, man. Not all opinions are equal. Some people don't have opinions. They have common sense. God. Common sense is... Common sense is ironically very uncommon. UBI is widely popular here in the US. Conservatives like its simplicity and liberals like its humanitarian potential. I don't know, man. I've seen many conservatives who don't like the idea of universal basic income. I've seen many conservatives who don't agree with that. Because it's like, oh, you're just giving away money for free. Like, fucking, goddamn it. Like, I swear to fucking God. Honestly, I'd probably be smart. It would probably be smarter to not have tax filing so needlessly complicated. I agree. I completely agree. I think people in Mexico... Like, here's the thing. In Mexico, more than half of the population doesn't fucking pay taxes. And it's mostly not out of, like, an inability to do so. It's mostly out of, like, not even knowing how to do it. Like, the system is so fucking overly complex that most people don't do it. And the government pretty much just gave up. Like, they just fucking gave up. So now they just go after, like, the big companies, you know? Like, oh, like, they don't care about your average Joe who makes, like, $1,000 a month or something like that. They care about the big company not paying taxes, so they don't even bother investigating the small people. Our government just fucking gave up on that. It's fucking amazing. So, like, I'm not saying, wink wink, I'm not saying that you can come to Mexico and not pay taxes for the rest of your life, wink wink. I'm not saying that, but like, you know, it would be a real shame if people did that. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh, but seriously. Poor people have a high marginal propensity to spend. Rich people have a high marginally propensity to save. So tax breaks for the rich just sit in offshore accounts. Yeah, that's true. Like, again, it's a thing about incentives, you know. If you have a lot of money and the government is going to punish you, quote unquote, for having a lot of money, of course you're gonna find ways to not have your money in the country. Like, you're gonna find a way to not be beholden to the laws of your country. Like, it makes perfect sense from an incentive structure. I am a firm believer. I know that I say incentives a lot, but I am a firm believer that humans work on incentive structures and that you can solve most problems with incentive structures. I am a firm believer on that ideology. Wait, what is that link? I haven't seen it, sorry. Wait, I'm missing some messages. Wait. Delta Pangaea. Hey, in Australia, I just go online and say, yeah, this looks right to me, and done. I probably use this one. That seems like a great way to do it, Delta, because my income's reported to the government by my employer. It's not on me to fuck around with it. It makes sense, and there is something like that in Mexico. Whenever you're employed, it's usually your employer who retains your tax and files it for you. It's mostly like, if you're like me, if you're a freelance, you have to do your own tax stuff on your own, which I guess makes perfect sense, you know, like I guess it makes perfect sense because, well, I am acting as a one-man company pretty much. So like, it makes sense that I have to file my own taxes and whatnot. I do, by the way, before everyone starts making thought outed jokes. Also, now actually do let me check that link. What is that? Sometimes I'm very scared about, like, fucking the links on my chat. Fuck off, you guys, I'm trying to pass. God damn it. Okay. I love how your sword is the same size as you are. That's true. Like, it is a fucking massive sword, like the carrot. It's amazing. I love it. Incentives works at a basic instinctual level, and it's been proven even with sentience we still function because of basic instincts. Yeah, that I'm a firm believer of that. I mean, I know it's been proven, but like, I'm a believer that you can fix most problems with that structure of incentives. That's kind of what I mean. Oh, the IRS could literally do that, but private tax companies have lobbied to keep us on arcane tax systems. God damn it. Like, seriously, every time I read about, like, you know, the weird things about the United States legislation, it always comes down to some fucking company lobbied for it to be that way. And I still don't understand how the United States allows that. I have no idea how it got to that point. Like, fucking... You can't do that. Like, I just don't understand how it works, because that's not even a thing here. You can't do that shit here. I'm not saying Mexico's perfect, but holy shit, dude. Like, we don't have fucking companies lobbying for, like, for shit like that. It doesn't work blatantly. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. It doesn't work, like, so blatantly. I guess you could argue that it works on more subtle ways. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you can't be a private company lobbying for something like that. Literal legal bribery. Pretty much. It's just that. It's bribery with extra steps. It's just bribery with extra steps. Seriously. It's so fucking bad. It's really weird. I don't know enough about United States law to really make to really make more statements about it. But from an outside perspective, yeah, it does look like just legal bribery. It's fucking weird. The excuse the court use is that lobbying is supposed to be the same as soliciting some rando in the park. I mean, I can see what they mean, But yeah, it's fucking dumb to think about it that way. Why is that guy in combat with me? Our Supreme Role has ruled that spending money on political stuff is equivalent to free speech. God fucking damn it. How does that happen? God damn it. Seriously, like, how? How do you even get there? I'm so sorry. Like, I'm actually sorry for everyone living in the United States. Every time I read about it, like, every time I read about legal proceedings in the United States, I have such a fucking nightmare. It's such a fucking nightmare to read about it. And like, again, I'm not an expert in law, but I do know my fair share, mostly because of my brother, who is a lawyer, and because of the friends of my brother, who are also lawyers. And I do have conversations with them, and they explain to me how the system in Mexico works. Like they also understand that our system in Mexico is far away from perfect, but like, holy shit, the system in the United States is so fucked up. Like, it is the hyper-capitalist dystopia. The United States is literally just that. Some random with the money of a major corporation. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid as fuck. Multiple major corporations. Sure is, lol. Our courts basically throw darts at the board. The last conversation I had with my brother about like the difference in the United States towards how things work here is that for some reason in the United States you have this massive importance, like legal importance of jurisdiction. So, you know, when a judge rules over a certain case, it pretty much becomes the norm from then on, you know, like you have to rule the same because one judge ruled the same before. And you end up having a system in which judges make laws, pretty much like practical laws, without the approval or consent of the people. And it's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. I don't know how it got there. We got here by not paying attention. Man, we should send your brother US law stuff and see how long it takes for him to get PTSD. That would be kind of fun, actually. I would love to see his reaction to some of the weirder stuff. I just live here. Don't ask me how I'm living here. I mean, I guess that's true. Like, you know, you don't choose where you live, and you don't... Mostly we have no agency on how our governments are run and whatnot, I guess. That is true. But like, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, it's so bizarre. The United States is so bizarre in so many regards. Like, again, most importantly, it's just like the weirdness of not giving two shits about human rights, like, you know, as in practice, you know, because everyone and every judge in the US will tell you that they are pro human rights, but like, whenever you see the shit that they approve and that they deliver a verdict on, it's like, you didn't even care two shits about human rights, dude. Like, you didn't even mention them in your entire fucking verdict. You didn't even mention human rights once. It's fucking weird. So weird. Because, I'm talking from the perspective of a country which does have a human rights crisis in various regards. But whenever you take this shit to a judge, the judge will always side on the side of human rights. It's so weird. Human rights are so important, we charge inmates in their time spent in prison. Oh god, I wanna die. I wanna fucking die. We're doomed. We're fucking doomed. In Georgia, it is forbidden to eat fried chicken with a knife and fork. What? What the fuck? Why? Is a fried chicken boneless? God damn it, seriously, that is so weird. I've also seen some weird like laws about like fence height between neighboring houses and whatnot in the United States. It seems like a lot of those are just like vestiges from ages past when those kind of things were important to some extent. And for some reason they have stayed there for like generations. We call those blue laws. What do you mean by blue laws? What's the meaning of that? Is it like, you know, laws that are so ancient that no one actually enforces them anymore? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. A law prohibiting certain activities, such as shopping on a Sunday. Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it then. Yeah, those really old laws that for some reason still exist, but like no one really enforces them anymore. Okay. Yeah, we have our fair share of those as well. Many of them relating to horses for some reason. I mean, I guess we used to ride a lot of horses over here, but like, yeah, there's a lot of them about horses. Horses, yeah. God damn it, Foxy. All the laws in the US seem to be caused because either a corporation paid them off or someone was an absolute massive idiot but knew a lawyer. Yeah, pretty much. From an outside perspective, that does seem like it. It's very weird. It's very weird. At least it's weird on how blatant it is. Again, I'm not saying that Mexico is perfect. Mexico has a lot of the same problems. But like, it's not this fucking blatant, you know? At the very least, it's not legal. You know, like, yeah, there is corporate bribing here in Mexico, but at the very least, we can rest assured that that is illegal and that you can take that to a court and at the very least try to do something about it. But like, holy shit, the United States is like, nope, that's legal, that's allowed. Fuck you, that's allowed. It's so weird. I'm sorry, I'm having such a stupid time laughing at this, but like, it's so bizarre to me. I guess this serves as my invitation to the world to just move out of the United States. Just leave. You're more than welcome to stay here. We don't mind foreigners. We don't mind foreigners over here. Corporate personhood in the US literally because the Supreme Court Justice lied. The SCOTU decided that corporations were not person. He later quoted that case as though he had decided corporations were people. God fucking damn it. A couple of the crazier ones I've heard on is that in one state it's illegal to put potatoes in a clam chowder, and in another it is illegal to have a bathtub inside the home. It had to be in the yard. God damn it. And no one thought to check, so it just became present. God fucking damn it, that sounds terrible, folks. We can stay at Mexico. You heard here, folks. Sleep over at Stunners. Really, MBG? Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to have like, you know, the United States invade Mexico. Like, but goddamn, seriously, it's like so bad. Tanya has enough pillows for us all. Oh god. Wait, what am I missing over here? Shy infected prowlers lane. Okay. Oh man, seriously, it's so weird. I don't know why the topic of politics always comes up whenever I'm playing World of Warcraft. It seems to be the norm now. Sleep over at Tanya's. Yes, you're all more than welcome to come here, of course. Everyone can stay here. The sad part is that's probably on the far right's agenda, force all the Mexicans out of the US, then invade Mexico. God damn it.
Time is money, friend.
Oh, it's so weird.
Hey, how you doing?
Like, you know, maybe when the police and the military is abolished, maybe Mexico can take back Texas. God damn it. Time to go 2,000 blocks away from home. Oh, you're playing Minecraft. Oh, I forget. Sorry. Oh god. Look, when your entire ideology is based on hating people and you actually get rid of them, you sort of have to follow them so you can keep having people to hate. If you were to recommend places to move in your country, where would they be? I wouldn't recommend Mexico City, mostly because it's very fucking expensive and I myself want to get out of here. I would recommend maybe Querétaro. Querétaro seems nice. Puebla seems nice as well. Oaxaca. Oaxaca is also very nice and not that expensive. Like, I would avoid, you know, like, the very... Yeah, if you want a coast state, go to Oaxaca. Go to Oaxaca. That is very nice. Don't go to Cancun, don't go to fucking Acapulco. Like, those places are like fucking expensive as shit because they've become tourist havens. And, you know, everything is designed for American tourists over there. So don't go there. You can go to Oaxaca. Oaxaca is nice. I really like Oaxaca. What else? Where else could you go? Or maybe you can go to... you can go to... I forget what fucking state is Acapulco in. You can go to the state where Acapulco is, but you can move, you know, further away from the beach. As long as you're far away from the beach, you're not gonna be that bad. You can also go to Baja California. Yeah, that's also nice. That's also a nice place. How to Separate Americans from Their Money, a book by Cancun. God damn it, it's very true. It's incredible how blatant it is. Because I've seen it firsthand, you know, because most Americans don't know how to speak Spanish. So whenever you have someone selling you fucking, I don't know, whatever, sunglasses or whatever, whenever they speak to you in Spanish and they realize that you're not American, they give you a pretty fair price. The moment you speak English and they realize that you're American, they will jack up the price like 3,000 times or something. It's fucking amazing. Tourist cities are trash in every country. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much the same for everywhere. When the US Mex border patrol sees me, a Mexican trying to go across the border to Mexico. What? Oh, yeah, I get it now. You're living in the United States, of course. Tourist cities are trash. Are there any really scary bugs anywhere in Mexico? There's really scary bugs everywhere, not just in Mexico. But like, if you're talking about like Australia levels of scary, no, then not really. At least not that I know of. I could be very misinformed on the subject, so don't quote me on that. I did get a cool photo with parrots in Cancun. Ah, that's nice. Parrots are fucking dope, though. Parrots are very dope. No Harry Potter. No HP bar spiders. Good. Wasps exist pretty much everywhere, so scary fucking bugs are everywhere. Yeah, pretty much what I was trying to say. Like, you know, scary bugs exist everywhere, but like, you know, if you're talking about Australia levels of scary bugs, then I don't think there are that many over here. Mexico is a very nice place. I think a lot of people give it shit. Like, well, not a lot of foreign media give Mexico a lot of shit, but it's a very nice place. It's a very nice place. Everyone likes to paint Mexico as this like narco-infested country, where, you know, there's fucking shootouts at every corner of the street, and that's just not true. That's not how Mexico is. Mexico is very nice. It's very chill. It's very chill. It has its problems, like every fucking country in the world right now. Like, it's very chill. I would definitely recommend everyone to move to Mexico if they don't like their country. You have New World monkeys too? Oh yeah, we do have a lot of monkeys. Even though I don't really like monkeys. Yeah. We've been having an interesting wasp problem this summer. We keep spraying the nests outside our back door, but the wasps keep rebuilding their... Oh damn, that's fucking awful. I mean, I don't dislike wasps. I don't like killing them, but at the same time, I get it. Like, you know, you don't want to have wasps in your fucking house. So, sadly, there's not much else you can do about it. Not a fan of monkey anthros, but RL monkeys are cute. It depends on the monkey. It depends on the monkey. I don't like a lot of monkeys. I don't like monkeys a lot. They're kind of weird. It's kind of like I don't like them because of the uncanny valley that monkeys provoke. You know, like they look very similar to humans, and that makes me kind of uncomfortable for some reason. But a lot of monkeys are cute. Like capuchino monkeys are very cute, and lemurs are very cute as well. When my fellow Americans give the old "Hola señor, do you speak American?" The monkey problem in Florida is probably as bad as Mexico. We don't have a monkey problem over here. Well, at the very least not in like the south or like the very, you know, center states, like the states that are not coastal states. Because like Mexico, here's the thing, Mexico is not only a jungle. Like Mexico has many different biomes. Like Mexico has deserts, Mexico has forests, Mexico has jungles. So like it depends on what state. You know, if you go to Chiapas, there's probably gonna be a lot of monkeys there, because like there's a massive jungle in Chiapas. But like, you know, if you go to fucking Oaxaca, you're not gonna see a monkey in your time there. I can guarantee you that. God damn it, I pulled more than I wanted to. Oh no, they just keep coming. God damn it, stop. No, there's another one coming over there. God damn it. Wait a second, I'll read the messages in a bit. I just don't want to die over here. God damn it. I pulled way too much. Come on, we're almost there. Okay, now I can... Let me just fly away for a second. And let me check. Flamethrower the wasp nest. They will like how we just memed up monkeys recently too. Do like how we just memed up monkeys recently. Oh, right, okay. There's a bunch of monkey memes recently, you're right. We would, but we kinda need the wood attached to our house. Interesting US fact of the day, there's at least one raccoon per city block in the United States. That is actually fucking amazing. I really like raccoons. They just are really good at hiding. I've seen armadillos in my neck of the metaphorical woods. Where's the mushroom biome though? I'm pretty sure if you ask a fucking, you know, a biologist in Mexico, they will actually probably tell you where there is a fucking mushroom biome here in Mexico. I would legit move to Mexico. There's so much breathtaking scenery. Mexico's really pretty. Mexico's very pretty and very nice. And usually you can live a happy and content life, not having to worry about much. It's very chill. It's a very chill country. I would recommend it. 10 out of 10. Stop flying away. Goddamn gnomes. I hate you. Fucking hate gnomes. The Mushroom Kingdom located in Mexico confirmed. I got possums in mine. You got possums in your house? That's so cute. That's nice. I've only seen possums IRL a couple times. Like, there's a bunch of them here in Mexico, but just like raccoons, they're pretty good at hiding. And they usually just, you know, I don't know, you don't get to see them much. They go out at night and whatnot. Ooh, nice. Got my mind on my money. Capital is confirmed, I guess. Mechanome's fun fact about my family. My father's side of the family got into destroying angel mushrooms and survived. I don't know what those are. I'm gonna guess it's a very hard drug or something like that. I saw Tanya the other night, didn't get to snap a picture before she left though. Oh, just found a rod with luck of the C2 and I'm breaking 3. Nice. Possums here in Texas love hanging out in gardens and around trees. Oh, that's so nice. Possums are so cute. And they're pretty much harmless for the most part. Where's this guy? They are very poisonous mushrooms that they mistook for safe, edible mushrooms. Oh god, that's fucking terrible. I mean, good to know that they actually got through that. Holy shit. That is no joke. That is no laughing matter. They just hang around and eat pests, good animals, 10 out of 10. Yeah, possums are really nice. They fulfill a role in their ecosystem, and they're pretty much harmless. They don't even have rabies. They can't even have rabies. So like, it's not even that they are dangerous to society or something. They're pretty harmless, and that's kind of why I like them. They scream at own ass. They do indeed scream at own ass. God damn it, I pulled too much again. Have you seen Tanya's ass? There's a lot to scream at. Oh, Foxy. God damn it. You're always so quick to make one of those jokes. I don't know how you do it so quickly. Okay, need more of these. Stop attacking me, god damn it. Alright, Stunner, gonna head out. Oh, have a good night, Jay. Hope you had a good time. See you later then. I don't think possums in the UK, so never really got to see one in the flesh. They are mostly like an American species, you know, like American as in the continent America, but not the country. So yeah, I wouldn't expect to see many of them in the UK. Did that hit? Yes, it did. These stupid bombing missions. They are basically only in the US and Mexico, pretty much. I mean, you can find a lot of you can find them throughout the continent, mostly because they how's it fucking called? I forget. Unintentional migration. You know, they get on inside trucks that go around the country and whatnot. Sometimes they hop on boats. There's a lot of unintentional migration of many species around. But like, yeah, they're mostly just native to the United States and Mexico. So I wouldn't count on seeing a lot of them anywhere else. I also love how the name we have for them here in Mexico. Like, we call them tlacuaches. And it's very nice. Like, it's very funny. It's a very funny name in my opinion. Tlacuache. I don't know, I just find it funny. Found a sunken ship with no map, not poggers. Isn't it like, oh yeah, it's not guaranteed. It has to spawn, like the sunken thing has to spawn a certain room for there to be a treasure map chest. That's so sad. I've seen a few posters in Texas when I drove back home at nights, at the sides of the roads, scurrying into bushes, of course. Yes, they're very shy. They are very shy indeed. They're just so cute. Like they're so cute and harmless animals. I like them a lot. If only it was posers. Yeah, I know. I missed the fucking. I missed the opportunity to call it posers. Would have been really fun, really funny. A possum comparison, incidentally. What's this? Oh yeah, they are different species of possums. I know that technically the correct name for the Virginia opossum is like with an O at the start. You're like opossum, but I just like calling them possums, and everyone does. So like, you know, I don't see what the problem is. A lot of people get really fucking triggered that I don't call Tanya an opossum and I call her a possum. Found a reef. Nice, nice, Red Oak. Where are more pandas? I need more pandas to free from the slave owning alliance. Goddamn alliance. Oz version of Tanya win. No, I don't like the Australian version of possums. They look weird. They're not as cuddly and lovable as our American counterpart. That possum in the picture was happy to have his picture taken though. They do look very happy. Oh wait, that's another panda there. Oh, we're done, okay. Damn, sometimes my jaw gets fucking stuck. I don't know how to deal with that. It happens every time I stream. My jaw gets stuck for some reason. I heard it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have muted the microphone for a bit or something. I'm sorry about that. I really don't know why it happens. It just does. It just happens. I really should look into it. Maybe there's a way. Maybe there's something I'm doing. Because again, it only happens when I stream, so I have no idea what I'm doing to cause that. But when did I get this? I got this new spell. I don't even know when. I don't have enough keybinds for this, god damn it. God damn, where do I put this? I'll put it here. Maybe you're not used to talking a lot. I guess that could be it, because I really am not used to talking for like 3 hours at a time. I'm not that extroverted. It's only here when you see me talk that much. So maybe that could be it. Maybe it could be a position thing or something. Maybe I'm positioning myself in a weird way to get close to the microphone or something. I don't know. Could be either or. Alright, I have to go kill these first. It's kind of funny that the last time I did this stream we were on this same place. I was just playing with a different character, lol. I just didn't wanna like stop leveling that character for the streams only. Speaking of positioning, man, Tanya has her keyboard memorized. Why do you say that? Why? Because fuck. It's not like she can look down and check. God damn it. I mean, true, very true. She doesn't have a line of sight to it. She could move back. No. That's too much work. That's too much effort. That is way too much work. Arms only go so far. Oh, damn it, Foxy. You make me laugh so much, Foxy. You know, I've actually like been taking kind of a break from Minecraft lately. I haven't been playing as much, and I kind of that's kind of why I decided to play WoW today. Cause like, I feel like with Minecraft, I don't know what to do now. Like I can do the whole wither thing and whatnot, but at the same time, it's like there's no goal in mind that I have right now in Minecraft. So I decided kind of to take a break from it for a while. At least she never has to invest in seat cushions. She's got enough cushion for her pushing. She comes with an integrated cushion. She's like a complete package, you know? Cushions included. You beat the Thought Dragon, the Ender Simps are hers. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Minecraft is one of those games that you really need to have a project in mind to actually play. And I don't have a project in mind right now for Minecraft, so like I haven't been motivated to play it for a while. At least after I got an Elytra and killed the Ender Dragon and whatnot, I don't have a project in mind. Essentially, you've won Minecraft. Yeah, I guess it would be different if I was playing in a server. You know, if I was playing in a server, then that kind of, you know, beating the End Dragon and getting an Elytra, that's kind of just the beginning of it. But like, I'm not playing in a server, so, you know, it's also it's a good excuse to branch out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. There's also the fact that I've been playing so many games right now that there's so many games that I can keep track of at the same time. So I've been playing WoW, I've been playing Spyro, I've been playing Destiny. I also started playing Minecraft Dungeons with my brother, which, yes, I know it's another kind of Minecraft, but it's like, it's a different game. It's not the same. So like, there's so many games right now that I can keep track of. Like, I thought, you know, well, we've been in the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, so might as well, you know, just branch out and do something else. At least for the time being. I'm not gonna play Terraria. I don't want to play Terraria. It looks so fucking boring. I tried Starbound, and it was like so boring after like 5 minutes. And it looks like Terraria is just the same. So like, I have no interest in playing Terraria. I'm sorry, William. I'm sorry. I just don't care for Terraria. I don't like the look of it. I don't like that it's just like another crafting survival game. I don't want to play that. My feelies, mom. I'm sorry. Let's be honest, I think we're all here for the good company and chill chatting more than anything. To be honest, that's kind of my goal here. I kind of want that to be the case. So I'm not too... You know, if you're actually all enjoying it because of that, then I'm doing my job all right. Because I do want this whole thing to become, you know, more of a calm chat, regardless of whatever game I'm playing, more than a Minecraft stream only or something like that. I do like having the ability to just play whatever and just have you all here and have a good chat and have a good chill time. I like that. I'm here because Stunner is a sweet munchkin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, William. That's very nice. I kind of wish you had an audience. I kind of wish I had the audience you do too. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you there. Stunner is a precious cinnamon. Oh gosh, you're all making me blush. Stop it. Stop it, you guys. By the way, I wanted to ask you, like, if you're here right now, so might as well just ask you. I've been actually thinking of putting up an actual webcam, and I don't know if you guys would like that, or if I should just keep with the Tanya avatar. I don't know. You do you. I mean, that's kind of like a non-answer, to be honest. That's just do whatever you want. But that's the thing. I don't know what I want. Do whatever feels right. I don't know. On the one hand, I do like having Tanya right there in the corner. But on the other hand, I kind of would like to have a webcam. I don't know. Both of them seem like attractive options. We welcome your smexy face. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it some more. Clear, you need to get a Tanya first and then a webcam. God damn it. You have no idea, like, you may be joking, but you have no idea how much I would love to have a fursuit for Tanya. But they are just so fucking expensive. Like, they're stupidly expensive, and I would love to have one, and it makes me so sad that I cannot buy one. It's so sad. Especially the good ones. Yeah, especially the good ones are expensive as fuck. Wow. Level 83. If you feel like being Stunner one day and Tanya the next, we won't lose any sleep over your decision. Well, I guess you're right. I guess you're right that, you know, it's not going to fucking ruin the stream, you know. No, the stream is ruined now because it has a webcam. I guess you're right on that. That does make me less worried about it, I guess. You could try both at once. Sorry if my bug question was weird earlier, didn't mean to sound off-putting. Oh, it wasn't off-putting, don't worry. I just don't know enough about the subject to give you an answer, to give you an honest answer. Like, I don't know enough about the bugs in Mexico to actually give you a proper answer to that. Maybe someday you'll make those Twitch bucks and buy a suit with that. I wish I could. You know, really, I wish that were the case. You have no idea how much I want the fursuit for Tanya. Like, it would be so fucking good. It would be so fun to have one. It makes me so miserable to know that I cannot afford one. No, William, it's Stunner boobs. Oh no, trust me, you don't want to see those boobs. They're not as pretty as Tanya's. We already love your voice. We should love your looks all the same. Aw, thank you. I will come to Mexico and thoughtify you. I mean, that doesn't sound bad at all. That doesn't sound like a bad plan. You're more than welcome to come over here. I guess we can't do nothing but sit and hear. Just look at this cutie. Look at how cute she is. She is absolutely cute as fuck. Look at her little paws. They're like 3 pixels in resolution, but they're fucking adorable. I'm your fairy thought father. I mean, if we see more IRL, maybe tempted to get more IRL paws. God damn it, Willie. I just had an unwelcome thought, especially being an artist, but I kill for some exposure about now. I don't like what do you mean? I'm not doing shout outs over here, sorry. I'm really not doing that on the stream. I can grant any wish as long as it is I want to be a thought. Well, that's a great coincidence because that would be my wish. Can you shout me out? I'm starting to think that this is a mind trick that you're all playing on me or something. Don't wish for exposure. That's kind of how you die in Alaska. Oh no. God damn. Found a larger ruin site with 2 maps. Very rare pog. Oh no, I'm not asking for that shout out. I just wish someone knew me. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. It's a grind, you know, getting to be known online, especially as an artist. It's a grind. Took me fucking 10 years to be here, you know. I've been doing this stuff. I've been doing this whole thing since like 2010. So like it's quite the grind. I'll shout you out, Fosroda. Oh, god damn it. I kind of want to play Skyrim now. I'd grind. How, Foxy? How do you do that? How can you turn everything I say into a sexual innuendo? How do you manage to do that, Foxy? God damn it. Tanya will grind you. I mean, why not both? We can have turns. We can switch every now and then. I am indeed a scamp. Oh no. God damn. Oh no. The Scalies are invading. Quick, get rid of the Scalies. This is a furry-only household. No Scalies allowed here. As long as peeps are laughing, I'm doing my job. I would say so, Foxy. I would say so. You're doing a good job. Scalies. Yeah, fucking Scalies. One of my bestest friends is a Scaly. No Scalies allowed. This is a no Scaly zone. I'm just kidding. I like Scalies as well. Especially dragons. Dragons are pretty fucking dope. Dragon Sona's like so cool. Pico is the exception. Who is Pico? I'm not entirely sure I know who Pico is. Dragons, kobolds, yes. Kobolds are nice as well. Kobolds are very nice. I'm kind of partial to snakes because my aforementioned friend Pico is a fat ass kobold with a giant ass. Oh, I think I know which one. Is it the one that god damn it, I forgot the name of the artist. God damn it. I swear I know the name of the artist. It just slipped my mind right now. Loincloth? No, it wasn't that. What was it? Let me just check real quick. God damn it, what's the name of the artist? God damn it, I don't know. Is it Simplify 6? Oh no, I wasn't thinking of that one. I don't know who that is. So maybe we're thinking about different kobolds with fat asses then. Simplified. Simplify 6. God damn it. I am still very disappointed about this. I am still very fucking disappointed about that. They not making Volpera cutscenes. God damn it. No, what was the fucking name of it? I hate it because I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna be like, oh, of course it's this one. Of course it's this one. But like, holy shit, what was this artist called? They have like a really cute snake OC, like a with a fat ass as well, a red snake. I forget the fucking name. I'm trying to look for it. I can't find it. God damn it. Trinity Fate. Exactly. Trinity Fate. Thank you. Trinity Fate. Trinity Fate. That's the artist I was talking about. Thank you. God damn it. I don't know how that slipped my mind. Your ancestors were a bunch of humans and one of them fucked a short-stacked fox at some point. They do great butts. Yes, Trinity Fate is one of my fucking favorite artists for like huge butts. And they have a cute as heck snake. Snake OC. I love it so much. And it's funny because we follow each other, but I'm too shy to talk to them. I don't want to bother them. But yeah, I was thinking about Trinity Fate, and I think Trinity Fate has done like a couple pictures of a kobold with a massive fat ass, and I thought we were talking about that one. But yeah, Trinity Fate does amazing stuff. just be like me and walk to artists. Hey, how do you do? Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm one of those artists that do not reply to like, hey, messages. So at the same time, that makes me very afraid that other artists will just not reply to me because of the same reason. Do your God fucking damn it. Don't even get me started, William. Don't even get me started on that. And yet you reply to me. There are exceptions. As with every rule, there are exceptions to the rule. We all have to live yet. I don't know. I don't know why there's so many people that just send a fucking message saying, "Oh, do you RP? Do you RP? Do you RP?" Like it's fucking annoying. Okay, I need to catch these fishes before the crocodiles eat them. Stupid goddamn scalies, stop. Oh, we all have to live that, yeah. Oh, okay, we all have to live that, yeah. Not exposure, not experience. Money, what? Wait, what? My response, yes, now roll initiative. I'm not getting the jokes, Foxy, sorry. Like, what do you mean, like, not exposure, not experience, money? Like, what? But yeah, I've had the RP messages once or twice, and I don't even draw. I know, it's like... You missed my first message? Oh, would you like some money to draw things for me? Yes, please, thank you. That would be the best message. That would be kind of a good message to receive. Instead of like, hey, do you RP? This is how to respond to do you RP. Oh god. Speaking of commissions, I've been so fucking lazy to do commissions lately. I've been so, like, I'm so not in the mood to do commissions. Like, I've had the same commission queue for like 3 months now, and I'm pretty sure people are growing desperate of me not working on their commissions. I haven't charged them yet. I don't charge in advance. So, like, they haven't paid me to do it, but still, you know. And I don't know, I'm getting close to the point where I think I'm just gonna cancel all the commissions and just start anew or something like that. I don't know. Off topic, the icon closest to the chat box on stream, what is it? The icon closest to the chat? To the chat box on stream? Oh, it's gone now? I don't know what I don't know what happened. It was in the water? Okay, let me see. I think they meant something in the game was near a chat box. Oh, you mean it appeared somewhere over here where my mouse is? Because if it is, then it's just like... It just says, fewer bars. Oh, this is the pet bar. This is the pet bar. It's just the icons for like the ghoul that I spawn. And on here, it's just the zone buttons that sometimes appear for contextual actions and whatnot. So, like, for example, if my ghoul appears, the chat appears over here, and this is for this seal icon is to make your pet passive, to make it not attack even though you're in combat or something like that. You know, so passive, your pet won't attack until ordered to do so. Defensive, your pet will only attack enemies that attack you or your pet. And the assist, your pet will assist you. You know, that's pretty much it. That one looks like a stupid face. It does. It does look like a very stupid face. But it's a seal. It's supposed to be a seal. At least I think so. I think it is supposed to be a seal. Damn, level 84. We're doing some progress, guys. We're actually doing some good progress today. It reminds me of the dog drinking dumb fuck juice. Oh, Cheems, yes, it does look like Cheems. I was here like, what does the icon have their logo to it? Yeah. Some of the icons are just very silly for some reason. You know, I should just... I can't stop thinking about the first now. So now I'm thinking about like, I should make one of those like, you know, donation goals that some streamers have. I should make a donation goal. Get a Tanya Fursuit. And that's gonna be the donation goal. Scalies coincidence? I think not. Oh yeah, this place is filled with Scalies. Goddamn degenerates. with model accurate titties. That would be so good though. Like, you know, my ideal fursuit would have a sort of like compartment, like, you know, like I would like it, and it's gonna sound very weird, but I would like it for the boobs to not be filled in with like, you know, plush material, but actually to be like a place where you can stick a water balloon inside, so that way it would actually like bounce around like a boob and kind of feel like one, and that would be great. That would be fucking amazing. But that seems like overly complicated and whatnot, so it's probably very expensive. But yeah, that would be my ideal fursuit. That would be the ideal fursuit. It would be very fun. Sounds cute. I don't know if I would describe it as cute, but it sounds good. I would describe it as sounds horny, but yeah. You could theoretically use implants. I mean, I guess you could. You could find the actual IRL implants and put it there, you know? Just in a suit instead of boobs. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure there's a way for it to work. I mean, there must be. It doesn't sound like... It doesn't sound impossible. I just don't know enough about fabrics as to which fabric would be good enough for that. Because I don't know if there's like furry, stretchy fabric, you know, a fabric that has like, you know, all that fur, but also can stretch. I don't know. I don't know enough about fabric for that. But it does sound like something that could be possible. I'm all for people being able to have whatever they want. I mean, horny can be cute. I don't know. I don't have anything against being horny, but I think being horny and being cute are two different things. Are two very different moods. Something can be cute and horny, but I don't think like that they are the same thing. I think they're very different things. But yeah, I would love to have a Tanya fursuit with boobs that I can make bigger and smaller and you know, depending on the mood or what I'm gonna do or whatnot. You're cute and horny. Oh gosh, thank you. That's so nice. That's so nice of you to say. I don't consider myself very cute, but I can take the compliment, so thank you very much. Okay, you get a Tanya first aid, but it turns you into her permanently. Do you take it? Is that even a question? Of course I would. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't take that? You know me better than that, Foxy. You know me better than to ask that question of me. Of course I would. I would be a madman not to. Living the dream. Become the thought process of your dreams. Precisely. That would be literally living the dream. Quite literally living the dream. But yeah, sadly, first it is as close as we can get to that. So I'll be satisfied with the fursuit. I'd rather take the fursuit than not take anything, you know, so, or lots and lots of expensive surgery. I don't know, I don't know, I feel very weird about surgeries. Like, first of all, I'm scared of fucking surgeries. But like, the whole idea of like, you know, sticking a knife in my body to make it different, I don't know, it feels very weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about surgeries. Like that lady who turned herself into a cat person. Oh no, I haven't seen that. God damn it, but I can imagine what kind of... I can imagine those kinds of surgeries and whatnot. Like they're just... I don't know. Create a mafia but uses unethical science to make serum that can turn people into their persona. Hey, William, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the tip. For the TV pause first. I mean, it's a start. You know, we gotta start it somewhere. So $1.69 for that. Thank you very much, William. Thank you very much. But yeah, like a fucking like, turning people into their personas, that would be the dream, man. That would be the fucking dream. Imagine if you could just turn yourself into a possum thought. That would be amazing. That would be fucking amazing. Sorry, that's my fucking mail. I always forget to turn off notifications and whatnot. Wait, no, they're off. They're fucking off. Why is my mail sound still sounding? God damn it. God damn. Stupid computers not doing what I ask of them. God damn. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you for that. Oh man. That is very nice of you both. Thank you so much. Now you can buy a burger to get chunkier. That is also true. That is also true. Foxy out donating me. Tanya's PC inhales mail. I know, it's fucking terrible. I don't know why it keeps sounding even though notifications are off right now. God damn it. There it is again. Sorry, it's just like sending me PayPal mails. Fursuit or getting thicker IRL, I'll take either or. Why not both? We can take both. We can take both of those. You have a mail. Welcome to SF Online. Oh no. Oh, fucking nostalgia. The fucking welcome. You got mail. Oh, the AOL days. The speeds were so fucking bad. Like, it would take ages to load a web page. It was so fucking awful. But it comes with a certain nostalgia for those times. Standard needing to get thicker IRL to fit in the fursuit. Your ranged weapon is literally just throwing AOL discs. Oh no. An AOL themed MMO. That would be so fucking bizarre. You have an unlimited amount. Oh god. No, but seriously, thank you both. Thank you both for the donations. That's really nice of you. Hello DM, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We love you, Mom. Oh no. Doing alright, waking up from nap? Ah man, I wish I could take naps. Haven't been able to sleep properly lately. Well, I lie, I had a good night tonight. I actually slept alright tonight. But like, it now seems like the exception to the rule. Rather than the rule. Naps are good. Naps are very good, actually. I should take more. I should actually try and take more naps. They are very healthy also. I think for some reason naps have been stigmatized as something lazy people do, but I think that naps are actually really healthy from time to time. We should take more naps. I want to take naps but they fall into full sleep. Yeah, that kind of happens sometimes. Depends on how tired you are. But ironically enough, you know, if we took more naps, we wouldn't be as tired as we are all the time. I drink 3 glasses of coffee a day and I still want to sleep. I know, it happens the same to me. I drink a lot of coffee and even then I'm still very fucking tired. Well, I don't drink a lot. I have been actually dialing back how much coffee I drink. I've been actually drinking decaf for the past couple days. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, because I'm very fucking tired, but at the same time I think it's very much healthier to actually drink decaf. Mid-afternoon naps are great and we should bring them back as a cultural thing. You know, I used to actually take a lot of naps after, you know, having a meal. After like, you know, 3 p.m. I would eat and then I would just go take a half-hour nap. And that was really good. I used to do that back when I was in college. And that kept me going. That kept me going. That was a really good routine I had. I recommend naps 100%. Naps are god tier. I don't know why we have them stigmatized as something we shouldn't do. That was a weird noise you make. Sorry. I don't know what was that. It was kind of like a hiccup or something. I've always tried, even when I'm asleep and tired. Because if you're napping, you're not making your boss money. But like, even when people work at home, like, a lot of people don't take naps because they see them as something only children do. I think it's mainly that. It's like the shame of doing something that looks childlike. It's for some reason.
Have a good one.
Like, I know a lot of people that just work at home and they don't take naps because it's like... They feel lazy, they feel like they're doing something a kid would do. I don't know. It's just weird. I think naps are great. We should destigmatize naps. Normalize naps. Meanwhile, I gleefully watch cartoons and take naps. Yeah, like why the fuck not? Why not? A lot of people have this irrational fear of looking childlike, and that's pretty fucking sad. I think it's a really sad thing. It's not a bad noise. It's just weird. Yeah, it was a kind of a weird hiccup. I don't know what that was. So now that you're an adult, what are you gonna do? Kick us childlike shit? Yeah, like fuck it. Fuck it. Just do whatever you want. just do whatever. You know? Again, it's also part of the thing of why I decided to become a freelance artist. I wanted to have the freedom to just do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And to a certain extent I do, you know, like I get to just draw whatever the fuck I want. I get to have my own schedule. I get to play video games and whatnot. It's a good time. I would recommend working at home. 10 out of 10. Would do again. I pay my taxes. I'll eat the children's cereal if I want to. I guess I'm also lucky, I guess, to have a mom that's also not like... She doesn't care about looking childlike. So she just eats like the fucking cereal that she likes without two cares in the world. And like she kind of encourages you, like it's one of the moms that just encourages you to do whatever makes you just happy, you know. I kind of learned, ironically enough, I learned to not be afraid of being childlike from my very much older mom. You know, from a person who's much older than me, ironically enough. Hell yeah, yeah. Yeah, my mom was nice. I like my mom. Life's too short to be an arse about what other people you don't even know think about you. Yeah, pretty much. That is very true. But yeah, for some reason we have a stigma towards things that look childlike, and it's kind of a thing that you have to unlearn. Oh no, it's this goddamn quest. I fucking hate this quest. It also takes fucking forever to complete. So maybe we can just move on to another zone. Where can we move to? We can move to the Valley of the Four Winds. Yeah, we'll do that. Fuck that quest. I hate that quest. Is it the quest? Yes, it is the quest. It is the stupid quest that makes you play like fucking 3 million flashbacks. Big brain play, you don't have to pay taxes if you don't have an income. Big brain, yeah. Big brain time. Poggers? Are you saying poggers about we going to this quest? Chen and Lily? Exchange taxes for giant titties. You know, if my taxes were going towards ensuring that everyone that wants giant titties got giant titties, I wouldn't be so mad about paying taxes. If my taxes were going towards that good cause, I wouldn't mind the taxes. Oh no, about the quest when we asked the undead question. Oh yes, it was that quest. It was that quest. Would you get the giant titties? Of course I would, Foxy. Of course I would get giant titties. Who do you think I am? I would love some giant ass titties. Nah, but for real, I'm too afraid of surgery and whatnot to get them. I mean, I would love to have giant titties, but I don't want to. I don't want to have surgery. I'm too afraid of surgery. I don't want a knife poking at me. I don't want that. You know, I think you might be trans. You're not the first person to tell me that, Foxy, and I'm very conflicted about the subject, and I don't have an answer for that. Because, it's like, I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm not saying I am either, because I have no idea. Fox mate, how are you go? Full support. Thank you, Foxy. I really don't know. I really have no idea. I tried to sort it out on therapy and I got nowhere there. Like, I don't know. I have a long history of cross-dressing as well. So, like, I don't know. A lot of people tell me that I'm an egg. Whatever that means. Sometimes things ain't a simple binary. I know. Everything's just so fucking complicated. Why does it have to be so fucking complicated, Foxy? Fawful's minion. Who the fuck is both an alien and a ghost? It's non-binary, it just wants to be both? What? I don't get it. Who's Fawful? Have you heard of NCS? No, I don't know what is NCS. I have no idea what that is. You guys are throwing some very alien terms to me. She has a cute OC. Oh, it's an artist. NCS. Let me check real quick whether or not I have seen them. NCS. I don't know. I don't know that artist. It's a YouTuber I frequently watch. He was talking about Metroid's Fantune in that quote. Oh. No. Neotenic complex syndrome? God damn it, Foxy. But yeah, Foxy, a lot of people tell me that I might be trans because of many things. Oh, NCS, the purple snake. Oh, I know this one. I don't follow them. Why am I not following them? I'll give them a follow right now. Lol. Thank you for that link. But yeah, I don't like. I think I have seen their snake character. It's very cute. But also, yeah, I have no idea how to resolve the issue of whether or not I'm trans or not. I have no idea. It's like, I don't know. Snooters, it's a good pun. Yes, they make amazing puns. They have a lot of really good humor posts in their Twitter. It's very fun. We love you, have you, wannabe. Thank you. That's very reassuring at the very least. But yeah, like it's a weird feeling because like I'm kind of like I don't want it to come off the wrong way, but like I'm kind of afraid of actually being trans. Like I don't want it to be the answer. I kind of don't want it to be the answer. And it's not because I hate trans people or anything like that. No, of course not. It's just that it would be such a fucking painful road to go through. And I don't want to go through that. Like, emotionally painful. There's just so much stigma and hatred out there towards trans people that I just do not want to be part of it. If that makes any sense. Like I don't want to be trans because I don't want to deal with all of that. Yeah, and that shit sucks. I know. It does suck. Makes complete sense. Oh yeah, I was about to say if it was the fear of what others think. It's funny because if you ask me, like, you know, for example, like if I know for a fact that my brothers wouldn't have a problem with it. My mom would not have a problem with it. My dad, I'm not entirely sure, but he could turn around. And I don't mind that much, like, about his opinion, to be honest. So, like, it's not even that my close family is, like, preventing me from doing it or something like that. It's just the outside world, you know? I can't imagine myself, you know, being trans and going out in the street, you know, dressed, however, and going to the store. I can't imagine myself doing that. I don't know how I would deal with that. Because I know I would get the weird looks, and I would get the weird comments, and I would get the odd insult here and there and whatnot. And I just... I don't want to deal with that. So, like, maybe my whole problem is that I'm not accepting myself as trans just because I don't want to deal with the consequences of it. And I'm just in fucking denial or something. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. At the same time, if that's the main thing causing you the conflict, it sounds like you kind of are. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know if it's just that. Because it's also like the question of, you know, whether or not am I actually trans, or am I just like, you know, do I just really like cross-dressing and shit like that? Is it like, is it me being trans, or is it that kink? You know, like, and I don't know how to resolve that question. It's kind of weird. That's valid as long as at the end of the day you find your happiness. That's the other thing. It's like I don't suffer from dysphoria. And I think that's the main thing that, you know, that would be the thing that defines whether or not I am trans. But I don't really suffer from dysphoria. I don't feel uncomfortable in my own male body. So I don't know, like, it's weird. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain my emotions towards the subject. Well said. As said, however you decide will support you. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you for that. I guess it comes down to if you consider yourself trans, if you wouldn't like to be called male, etc. Sorry, dumb thinking. I'm not really sure I understand that last message. I guess it comes down to if you consider yourself trans, if you wouldn't like to be called a male, etc. Not even dislike so much as if you'd prefer to be called female. That's the thing. If you ask me if I would prefer to have been born female, of course I would. Like, that I can reply with 100% certainty. I would have liked to be a girl. Like, I don't dislike being male either. So, like, I have no idea. I have no idea whether or not I would like to, if I would have the determination to go through that massive change, or if it would actually make me happier. I have no idea. That's kind of also another fear that I have, that whether or not that transition would actually make me happy. You know, I'm not even talking about like transition with hormones or surgery or something like that. I'm just talking about the plain transition of starting to call myself as female and whatnot, and dressing as one or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that would actually improve my happiness. Basically, if you could press a button and instantly be female, would you? Yes, I would. But that's the thing. Like, if I could instantly do it without any actual effort towards it, it's very easy to say that I would. But, like, I'm trying to consider the real world in which I actually have to make an effort. And that's where I'm not so sure about it. And I don't know if it's out of laziness or out of fear. And even if it is fear, I don't even know fear towards what. I mean, aside from, you know, other people and their fucking opinions and whatnot. Other than that, I'm not sure about what I'm afraid of. I don't know. There's also the fact that I don't want to devalue the entire trans movement by, like, you know, doing it just because I can. Because I feel like that devalues the movement a lot. Verbatim, when I told my sister who me and her are the only gay people in the family about... Wait. In verbatim, when I told my sister who me and her are the only gay people in the family about my joy in cross-dressing, she said that I'm just a very horny bisexual who has no need to be female. I don't know about how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that. Feels a little dismissive, but that's kind of the same thing that I'm thinking to myself. That maybe I'm just like having a kink or something like that, and I don't want to devalue the entire trans movement by just, you know, expressing my kink through a sexual identity that some people have fought really hard to actually make valid. You know? You could always try it out online. Well, I'm no doctor, but it sounds to me like you are, but have a lot of very understandable reservations about the difficulties that go hand in hand with it. I guess it is. I guess that's it. Like, I'm always very cautious of actually giving an answer when people ask me whether I'm trans or not, because I don't want to commit myself to one answer. But if I had to commit myself to one answer, that would be kind of the answer. Like, I would like to, but I have so many reservations about it that I don't know if I could actually go through with it. And I don't know what that makes me. Oof. Damn, sorry for the gloomy subject. sorry for the gloomy chat, but at the same time, I'm very thankful to have you all to chat about this. Today, man. Yeah, I know. A human, unfortunately. Much better to be a boss. It would be so much easier. It would be so much easier to be a boss. WoW brings out the deep topics. I don't know why it does, but it does. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm less focused in the game itself and more in chatting with you guys. So maybe that's it. What do I have to do? Speaking of not actually being involved in the game, I have no idea what I have to do. Okay, I have to bring some... Maybe the real raid boss was the friends we made along the way, god damn it. Oh no. Okay, that worked. Bring Arthur's frozen dick to Sylvanas for reasons. That's your quest. Oh no. Oh, you were saying Miss Fanny because it's the name of the NPC. I didn't even notice, lol. I didn't even notice that. God damn. Reminds me of that huge ass robot in Robots. All right, that's true. That was a thing that existed. I totally forgot about that. I don't remember what she was called. That was a fun movie, actually. A lot of people shit on it because it didn't, you know, it doesn't hold up. Like, it's a fun movie. Robots, more like hobots. God damn it. More like horrorbots. Ah ha ha ha. God damn it. How funny we were using our arms. Oh. It's starting to get sleepy. Maybe I'll just finish a couple more quests and we can call it a day. But thank you for being here and listening to me chat and rant about stuff. It's always very cathartic to have someone to chat about all of this. Oh, who's leaving? MBJ? Good night, everybody. Oh, have a good night. Hope you have a good time. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun. And thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us today. Hope to see you some other time. Just get all that weight off your chest. Yeah, that's true. Or onto your chest, as the case may be. God damn it, Foxy. Yeah, how do you turn a heartfelt comment into a lewd comment? How do you manage to do that, Foxy? God damn it. Oh, God. Oh, Foxy. Because I'm a wonderful mix of wholesome and horny? Yeah, that is very evident. I can see that. Foxy is certainly talented. An enigma. Oh man, I mastered the art of being both sincere but also keeping things light. I appreciate that. Like, I actually do appreciate that. It's good to be lighthearted, especially nowadays. God knows we need some lightheartedness in our lives right now. Nobody knows what's gonna come next or come on. The inner machinations of my mind are not an enigma. God damn it. Fucking SpongeBob references are the best references. So we just take things and make stuff with it. Oh wait, hey, you said about how you gained some weight due to having some to stay indoors, and I'm basically getting that as a commission. God damn it, William. Why are you doing this to me? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. I'm just being a goof. Because you're cute. Ow. Stop it. I'm not cute. I'm definitely not cute. I was wondering if I should take out a loan and commission ridiculous cake to turn Tanya into a burger. God damn it. Don't take a loan for that. I think I'm supposed to find a pig. A lost pig somewhere over here. Oh, there's one. There it is. No, I'm not cute, Foxy. What if nothing happened? Well, clearly you are. If I'm wanting to commission IRL boss, next hit will be fatter. Oh no. I'm not cute. Stop saying that I'm cute. Smelly, what a name. I know, right? Poor little piggy. What did it do to deserve being called Smelly? To be disrespected like that. Link? Now that's a cute name for a piggy. All I can think is intelligent thoughts, not horny thoughts. Need to find a big pig. Have you checked the police station? God damn it, Foxy. Oh god. Poor piggies. They don't deserve to be even treated like that, Foxy. They don't deserve to be compared to that. Piggies did nothing wrong. I'm mostly male, but I recognize my feminine side. Like the inner machinations of the BFR. I recently caught a female tan growth in the Pokemon DLC and I named her Messy. Oh, that's cute. 12 by 12 redstone doors. Hey, Drakis, welcome again. Welcome again. Blast chambers for concrete. I'm having a hard time following your conversation, Red Dog, because like no one is playing Minecraft right now. I think I need more turtle meat. Yes, I think I do. Messi is a cutie. I mean, the name is pretty cute. Xian. Wait, our generation is the one that's finally going, all this gender shit is way more complex than you told us it would be. And then you have a bunch of older people going, thank you, we're all thinking it. I guess that's true. Alright, I can return now, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna turn in this quest. And wait, no, this is not the quest that I wanted to turn in. Where am I? Where is the... Gonna turn that in later because I'm pretty sure that leads to another quest. So I'm just gonna return to the inn that was over here. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Did it just rain ribs in the pig pen? Yeah, it's like one of the pandas threw a lot of ribs. For some reason. I don't know why. But finally, we're at the inn. So I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna leave things over here and I'm gonna have a good rest. The 3 hours just flew by. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you had a good time. I'm guessing that means you had a good time, so I hope that's a good thing. It's raining ribs, hallelujah. Oh god, dude. Well, I really do hope you had a good time. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a chill Friday night. And thank you all so much for coming to the streams. Thank you all so much for listening to me ramble about shit. Glad I could catch the stream. Oh, sorry, Drag. I know you just returned. I'm sorry about that. But thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Drag. That was nice of you. Alright, Stunner, have a good sleep now. Do that or other. Thank you for streaming, Stun. It's been a good time. It was a great time. Great stream and the history lesson. It's been fun. I had a good time. Goodbye, okie dokie, Stunner Pony. Good night, all. Well, thank you all. Thank you all. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun. And I'll be seeing you next Tuesday. So take care of yourselves. Take it easy. Relax a little bit. Take a time off Twitter. Because I think we all should take a time off Twitter nowadays. But yeah, thank you for sticking by. Thank you for listening to me ramble and whatnot. And I'll see you soon, alright? So, wait. God damn it, I messed it up. Wanted to do this. Bye bye.